Okay, let's talk about the hard part, speaking up when you're the new voice. Fleet is full of people with deep experience, and it can feel intimidating to jump into the conversation when you're still just learning the landscape. Here's how they found their voice, even while they were still learning. And if you've ever felt intimidated speaking up in a room full of experience, just know you're not alone.
Honestly, I think the biggest challenge early on, being a newbie in fleet and transportation, was really feeling a little intimidated about how much there was to learn and how quickly really I needed to learn it. But I'm not a person who's afraid to ask questions, which my team reminds me of often. I ask a lot of questions. I also have a lot of ideas. And so really, I've just relied on the process. I ask questions. I really try to listen and understand the answers. And then I try to share my ideas and create, a very collaborative environment. I'm not a person who feels like I need to have all the answers. And so I really rely on the people around me to help us all get to the end goal together.
Challenge of being new in the industry would definitely be that I do not know everything about it yet. Granted, I am always willing to listen and to learn. Sometimes it's a little bit harder when you walk in where a lot of other people already know and already have a basis for things, and you have to start fresh and learn. Thankfully, I am in a good place where I can go to people and ask for help and ask what or why or how. And people will take the time to help me walk through it and to learn. And I can build from there and gain confidence and efficiency in what I'm doing. And it's worked out really well.
Being very new to the fleet industry in a service provider role, my biggest challenge is actually what I'm looking forward to the most. So as a marketer, I want to understand my customer's entire day, know what tasks they need to complete, how they complete them, what's easy, what's not. It's really getting to know them so we can roadmap how best to serve them now and in the future and help them do their jobs better with the insights that we can provide.
One challenge I faced was, walking into rooms full of people that had decades of fleet experience. I attend a lot of conferences and networking events, and that can be intimidating when you're one of the newer voices in the room. And what helped me push through was finding the Black Fleet Network. Being part of that community helped me gain confidence, find my voice, and feel comfortable contributing, even when I'm the newest person in the room.
I think there's a lot of challenges in the industry. I think it's a complex space, but I think a lot of spaces are complex. And I think that's why the fleet industry has some of the best people. We're working with diverse end markets and service providers, and we're trying to deploy or manage or lead a vehicle fleet so they can meet their customers' needs. So you have so many variables at play that you're always trying to problem solve. I guess I'd probably compare it to a Rubik's Cube. You find one solution, and then you flip it over, and then you have new things to be able to solve. So although I think those are a challenge, I don't think they're rare for a lot of businesses competing today, whether in fleet or something else.